Hi, this is Ryan Clark from Team Solitaire MB1 Kingdom Crown Honda. I'm going to take you through this past weekend's event from the Unadilla Sports Complex in New Berlin, New York. The grassy hills of upstate New York came alive this past weekend and played host to round 6 of the 2007 AMA Motocross National Series. With a full roster of riders, Team Solitaire Kingdom Fly Racing Honda was raring to go and looking forward to a great weekend of racing action. Fresh off the best moto finish of his young career, Ricky Renner was looking to better his performance yet again. In Moto 1, he crossed the start-finish line in 34th position in a heavily stacked field of young talent. By the halfway point, he was up to 27th, but he just couldn't find the pace he had 2 weeks ago at Redbud. He kept plugging away and crossed the finish line in 24th position. Ricky's second moto began a little better as he managed 28th across the line. This still left quite a bit of work for him, and he was admittedly not too comfortable with the track or the soil. He still rode consistently and climbed past some very fast riders en route to 22nd place on the moto. His 24-22 moto tally awarded him 25th overall on the weekend. I had a renewed sense of confidence this weekend and was feeling great about the race. My bike was working amazing and everything seemed to click much better for me from the moment I hit the track on Saturday. I ended up with the 12th fastest lap time and thus would have 12th pick on the gate for the motos. The rain was falling hard as the gate hit the ground for the first moto. I had a decent start, crossing the finish line in 16th, but was way too apprehensive in the slick conditions. I fell back to 20th for a moment before kicking it into high gear and picking up my pace. I rallied back to 14th at the end of the moto, and despite my first few laps, I rode a great race. I gated a little better in Moto 2 as I crossed the start-finish line in around 15th. I moved up one position on lap 4 and was riding hard and picking up my lap times every lap. On the 5th lap, I lost my front end going into a tight right-hand turn and crashed, stalling my bike in the process. When I remounted, I was back to 18th, but I put on a good charge and passed all the way back to 14th by the end of the moto. I was riding well, but my mistake cost me some time and I was unable to make it back up at the end. My 14-14 moto tally awarded me 13th overall on the day. It was a pretty good weekend for us. We've always had great fan support at the New York rounds, and this year was no exception. The team is really working together well, and we were all excited for the remainder of the season. Over the 2-week break in the schedule before Unadilla, we opted to switch back to Showa components and MB1 suspension. Mike Batista went above and beyond to get us ready for Unadilla, and we were extremely happy with our new setup. I want to personally thank Mike for all of his hard work and for believing in our program and our riders. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video from the Unadilla Valley Sports Complex. We certainly enjoyed riding the track. We'll be back at it again this coming Sunday in Lakewood, Colorado. Be sure to stop by our website at teamsolitaire.com, or if you happen to be at the race, stop by the tent and say hello. This is Ryan Clark signing off.